Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Garage Gym V2. So there is a lot to show you guys with Garage Gym V2. This is Home Gym V3, but this is the second time I'm in a garage, and this time it's a little bit different because, as you guys can see, I have two bays now instead of one. The last garage gym was just one bay and I had to fit everything in one bay, but alhamdulillah, this time a little bit more space and a little bit more customization. The first thing, of course, maybe you guys noticed, was the black paint. We painted the garage black, the ceilings are black, the walls are black, but this wall is unfinished. So this is an ongoing project. It's not complete, it's not fully complete yet, but I kind of want to show you guys an update on it and where we're at and what's going to happen in the future, inshallah. I'm excited to show you guys and inshallah work out today. The first workout hopefully in Garage Gym V2. So let's go ahead and get started. I guess we'll start from maybe left to right and then we'll kind of go from there. So I'm starting off kind of near the door here. We've got the flags set up, the Syrian flag, the Libyan flag, and then we've got a TV right underneath. Then we've got the plyo box hiding behind the boxes there. So obviously we still have some cleaning up to do. Got to find a place for that box and have to still open this. This is actually a bench press. Moving on to the right, we've got a barbell holder. This is a 9 barbell holder from Earth Fitness as well. And any equipment that I talk about will be in the link in the description as well. And probably I'll put a link in the comment section below. If you guys click on it, I would appreciate it. And you can learn more about these products that I'm showing you guys. We've got a rolled barbell here, and then we've got a hex bar, we've got 2 power bars, and then we've got an easy curl bar. So the only thing from Rogue is the red bar. If you guys have been subscribers to this channel, you know this barbell means a lot to me. It's sentimental. It's the first barbell I ever bought, and it wasn't good for my style of training. This is more of like a not a powerlifting, a kind of Olympic weightlifting bar, more of like CrossFit style, things like that, where you could do snatches and you know, all those different Olympic movements with it, and CrossFit movements. But it was the only barbell available at the time during COVID, so I had to get whatever was available, and that was available at the time. So alhamdulillah, that is the first barbell I ever bought. Everything else on there is from Rep Fitness. So the hex bar, the power bars, and the easy curl bar, they're all from Rep Fitness. And then I've got this board over here. I really like this one. This is from Amazon. I'll put a link for this one as well. But basically, you could put any attachment you want on there. So you could have different attachments. You could have something like this, a little bit nicer. This one's actually sticking out a little bit, so we can fix that pretty easy. You could have these very cheap attachments as well, and then you could have kind of a shelf. You could add a shelf if you want, and then I have this little bit bigger of a hook to put the belts on. I have another belt back there. We've got the Cleva built deadlift jack. I think that's what it's called. That's been years since I've used it and since I bought it. We got some more lights. These are very, very nice. We have some up here. We've got the rack. This is the main piece in the garage gym. We've got the weights on. We've got the storage horns. So this rack has several different attachments. One is the low row / slab pull down machine. That one is plate loaded, so you can put plates on the back, and then you have your attachment on the bottom, you have your attachment up top, and it's not adjustable. I think Earth Fitness came out with adjustable height ones that I think attach to this upright, but I'm not too sure. I think they added a bunch of stuff, but I haven't looked too much into the newer gym equipment. But this is the one that I have. The only thing that sucks about it is, one is it's only one attachment, so it's either at the top or the bottom, and then number two is it kind of sucks to put the plates on and off. It's a little bit more work versus just putting a pin up and down to change the weight. So other than that, it's been really, really good. It's pretty space efficient, and it helps me get a bunch of different workouts in and movements in just with this simple attachment. So I really like that. I also have these J cups. One is the shorter version, one is the longer version, and I think the holes in the rack are 2 inches apart, so this allows you to adjust your J cups by every inch. Aside from that, we've also got the safety straps, and then we have the little leg roller things to help you stabilize your legs and your body when you're doing like pull downs. And then you could also do split squats on them. There's so many things you could do with those rollers. Maybe I'll do that in another video. Of course, I have the dip bar. This one has been great. I talked about the wobbliness years ago and the simple fix for it. Again, this is not a finished project. We've got some stuff and clutter on the floor that I have to move, but it's almost there. It's fairly close to the finish line. So starting from the back, we've got the preacher curl. Shout out to Iratli for this one. We've got the incline bench press from Rep Fitness. We've got the flat bench press or bench from Rep Fitness as well. This one has the fat pad or what, the Fat Thompson pad. I forgot the exact name of it, but it's a really, really nice pad. It's almost hard to bench on anything else once you get used to this bench. So it's a really nice pad, helps stabilize your back and your shoulders when you're bench pressing. I would highly, highly recommend that one. We've got the dumbbells as well as the dumbbell rack. And then we've got the GHD. Now some things I want to change about this corner. Of course, it is super cluttered. All the benches are here. The GHD is here. The preacher curl is here. So I want to, inshallah, in the future, kind of expand the gym a little bit more to this side. So right now, this is how the gym is looking. We've got the gym on this side, which I think looks fairly decent, very good, alhamdulillah. But then on this side, we've kind of got, we made it a little bit of a storage thing. So obviously we have the recycling, and then we have just random stuff. We have this big rack here. We have this elliptical that we have to, you know, still set up and find a good spot for. We have a treadmill in the back corner there. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I think this rack will probably stay here. That black rack matches. But yeah, I think everything else kind of has to go either in the basement or somewhere else. And then I've also run out of stall mats. So this whole space here needs to have some new stall mats as well. That way I can probably move the GHD somewhere over here on this side. Maybe move a couple of the benches as well on this side. That way this side isn't so cluttered. But anyways, guys, this is the gym so far. Inshallah, I'm gonna work out. I've got back and biceps today. My pre-workout is kicking in. So inshallah, let's get it started. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So guys, I have been gone for 2 months, over 2 months. And the reason why is a couple of months ago, I felt pain in my belly button region, and it ended up being a hernia. So I did Ramadan. I fasted, obviously, Ramadan, went through Ramadan, alhamdulillah. And then right after, the day after Eid, I had the hernia surgery, and that required a 6-week recovery time. So it's been about 6 weeks. I think it's like maybe 7 weeks or so now. And alhamdulillah, I finally got back into the gym, finally got back into working out and being consistent in the gym. And it feels so good, man. It feels so good to get back in the gym and to be able to actually set up the home gym as well. So unfortunately, a lot of this stuff was just waiting, and the garage was cluttered, and each stall mat is like 100 pounds or so. It's very heavy. All the equipment is obviously heavy to move. And post hernia, you're basically not allowed to lift anything over 20 pounds. So all of this stuff, I just couldn't move. I had to sit there and just wait until I was able to move it. And alhamdulillah, recently basically just got it set up to a point where I could actually work out in it and use it. It's not fully done yet, but alhamdulillah, it's to a point where it's functional. I think it's been a pretty rough 10 weeks. So the 6 weeks of recovery was, of course, very tough. And it's interesting because most people, they struggle to work out. They struggle to find motivation to work out. They struggle to find time and energy to work out. But I think after you do it for such a long time and after you develop that habit, it's almost hard to not go to the gym. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I was struggling with for those 6 weeks of recovery. And it was really tough to just kind of sit at home and just wait it out, not be able to work out. And I was very nervous to see how I would be when I finally got back into the gym, how I would look, how much fat I would gain, how much muscle I would lose, how much strength I would lose. Things that I would have to work really hard to try to get back. And alhamdulillah, it seems like everything is going really, really well so far, alhamdulillah. And I think the physique is okay. There's muscle to be built, fat to be lost, that's fine. But the strength that I've lost, I think is quite significant. For example, when I do body weight squats, I'll do 10 to 12 body weight squats, and I will actually start struggling at about 10 body weight squats with no weight added, just regular squats. My legs will start to burn. Basically, I'll start getting out of breath. Even push-ups, simple body weight push-ups, will be a struggle for me at this point. So it's interesting to see, subhanAllah, how your body changes, you know, how your strength is impacted when you don't use the muscles that you've built over the years. So it kind of signifies the importance of continuing to stay active, continuing to stay strong, continuing to kind of take care of the body that you've built over the last, you know, however many years you've been working out. So for me personally, I've been working out, I think, for about 13 years. So over a decade of lifting weights and trying out so many different things. And most of those years have been very consistent. I've been in the gym very consistently throughout the whole year. And alhamdulillah, it feels like I've gotten to a point where I've had that strength or that muscle for long enough to where I can take over 2 months off from the gym and get kind of right back into it. Of course, the strength is going to take some time to gain back, but I think once I'm able to start lifting, you know, at 100% again, inshallah, the strength will come back relatively easy. And that also answers a long-time question of mine of what happens if somebody stops going to the gym. And I think it depends on each person, how long they've been working out and how they were working out, their programming, their diet, stuff like that. But for a person like myself who's been working out for over 10 years and who has, you know, kind of been pretty consistent and pretty serious about their diet, you know, and their recovery and the nutrition, you know, basically passionate about it, alhamdulillah, I think it's okay to miss a couple weeks from the gym, even a couple months from the gym, because it seems like it's relatively easy or easier to gain back than someone who just started at the gym or maybe has been inconsistent in the gym. So anyways, that's kind of the gist of what happened over the past 2 months. But alhamdulillah, feeling good, feeling super excited to get back into the gym and to finally have the garage gym functional and almost fully set up, almost 100% set up. I have to figure out what I'm going to do on that side of the gym. As you guys saw in the clips, I tried to purposely remove that side of the gym because I think it doesn't look as good as this side. So I have to figure out what's going to happen on that side and how I'm going to finalize it. And also all of the different lighting and, you know, basically all the small details of what I'm going to have to do, what I'm going to have to figure out. But aside from that, I'm super excited to start making content again. And I think I'm going to post a bunch of stuff on the garage gym, what I like, what I dislike, what equipment I like, what equipment is necessary, what equipment is a waste of money. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new to the channel, I would highly appreciate if you guys hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like, share it with a friend. Also, appreciate the flag, man. Alhamdulillah, Sirius is free. And of course, shout out to Libya. And also, there's going to be a gym, there's going to be another flag edition. And I need you guys' help with the placement of it. And also, in the comment section below, guess which flag is going to be added. Should be a very easy guess. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys should know exactly which flag is going to come up next. So let me know in the comment section below what flag it is. And also, let me know which location I should put it in. And if you guys have any suggestions for what to do on that side of the gym, how to clean it up, because a lot of this stuff is garage items. So I don't know where to put it. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Inshallah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.